But then it's gonna pick up from where I was last couple days. I don't know what's been going on, but I've been on like a Mass Effect kick. Not much else to say on that. Like I reiterated in I think my first clip about this game. I absolutely love all the Mass Effect games. They have yet to disappoint. They all have their pros and cons, but never disappointed in the game. In that genre of game anyway. But yeah. Sorry, I was just waking up, went to the store. So I'm like just trying to figure out what I'm doing now. Well, let's just get into the game. I've been doing a lot of side missions. Like I think my last stream was straight side missions. And I mean, I got a lot done. I still have more to do. It'll never freaking go away. I'll tell you that much. It'll never go away. Those side missions will come and keep coming. Like the freaking, like the flood. Almost turned Ryder gay, because there's this mission in Kadar where you're doing some stuff for Reyes, and like you have the chance of flirting with him, and there's a mission where he's trying to steal like a bottle of like some space age fucking brandy. The only one left in the Milky Way. He stole it. And
area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
And they end up kissing. So, but then I shot him. So, towards the end of that slow mission. So, I don't know. I have some doubts on Reyes. Like sometimes I want to trust him, and then he like fucks that shit up. Whereas Sloane is just really about the power. You can do whatever the fuck you want, just as long as you know she's in control. So it's a weird conundrum, to be honest. But okay. Let's do this. What mission am I on? None. So what are we doing? Where the heck are we? I really don't even remember what the hell I was doing.
I know, all right. I shouldn't have put my faith in Sarissa. I should have remembered she's just as fallible as me, but I didn't. Happy now? I'll be happier when you've shot something. You and me both.
Oh, and I'm, I guess, in a relationship with PB. Cause like Cora wasn't doing nothing. She, like, I couldn't talk to her much. And I know, like, cause me and PB were just on like friends with benefits kind of deal. And if she ended up getting feelings, I was like, okay, you're the one that you didn't want feelings. The hell? Oh, I remember these guys. Dear Diary, it's happening. The planet's kicking in. Get ready to have your mind blown. What if my arm got hungry? What if I wanted to snack and ate my foot? They switch places? There's also the problem of purple. What's this deal? Can't decide if it's blue. Just make up its mind already. Another thing, space-time isn't all what we think. We're each individual pieces of energy drawn from a much larger pool given physical form and an artificial time stream. Time doesn't actually exist in the classic Newtonian sense. Everything happens at once, but our minds couldn't handle that, so we process it one moment after the next. But I see it all now. It's all happening. The alpha and the omega united. Ah, shit. I think my toe just ate my hand. These guys are freaking high.
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
They're hungry.
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Oh, it totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits. But in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Or not.
The first thing you just said. We'll take that option. Remember, a UV lamp thing.
Wow. To anyone who likes drinking water, word is there's some people out here who can find a clean underground well. It's up on the hills, hard to find. Murdoch says, mean guy. Whew. Murdoch says the mean guy said the other guy with the scars saw one of these people trading for supplies.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it.
This guy living in a cave, 4 leaves. The nasty Asari chick with the scar, 3 leaves. Bubble Quad, Krogan, 8 leaves. Sloane's bodyguard, 2 leaves. Get some munchies. Turbulent and nasty burns near the fire lake. Crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast. 4 leaves, 6 leaves, don't know, can't understand him. Huh. Wait, so that's it? That's it for the mission? So these are all extra tasks that I could do. And it just keeps growing by the freaking minute. So about the same distance.
Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
Cora, can I have a word or two? You get one. It'll sound more sincere if it's two. One. All right. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. So much for sincerity. If you only give me one word, I'm going to pick a big one. Just shut up. If you let me have 2 words. PB, I swear, I was going to say, I'm sorry. For always trying to push your buttons. Now, if you'd give me 3 words, just quit while you're ahead, please.
Yeah, if you give me 3 words, I was gonna say I fucked right. Multiple times. It's funny, I was doing all these side missions, never once went to the Nexus until like yesterday. And I got a lot of stuff done. I don't even know how you spell geyser. Making some weird ass words.
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
The Angara have lived on Kadara longer than us. They'd know better than to drink unfiltered water.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply.
Well, they did say that they were getting this stuff from an underwater well. Food and water in exchange for credit salvage. Whatever you have, items at the top cost more than those at the bottom.
Quite the menu. It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Nope.
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
These exiles could be the ones who tampered with the water filters.
People have killed for less.
That's enough.
Some people watering other trees. Oh my gosh.
Serving with Asari commandos doesn't make you Asari. When did I say that? You sure act like it sometimes.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Charybdis Point, the exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to Malix and search the area for clues.
Welcome back.
My squad and I came across an Angaran town not far from here. The inhabitants were poisoned. Their water filters had been tampered with.
Nasty way to go.
I know Charybdis Point was causing trouble for the Angara.
Really? It's news to me. I just sell beds.
And clean water.
I don't like what you're implying, Pathfinder. Either rent a bed or get the fuck out. Please.
Picked clean.
Riley, keep an eye on him. He's been complaining about you know what, and I don't want you know who finding out. Remind him of the oath, and if he disregards, well, one less mouth to feed. Yeah, it seems like Malik just...
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
The evidence is pretty damning.
Hey. You just couldn't leave it alone.
These filters, you stole the design from the Angara, didn't you?
This doesn't concern you. Walk away. Before you can't.
You murdered an entire town. I'm not leaving until I know why.
We came to them. Starving. Dying of thirst. But instead of helping us, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them.
And took all their business.
I won't let you get away with this.
Figured you'd say that. Kill them.
Who? You came by yourself, buddy. I don't know who the hell you thought you were. Punk ass. Try this again, because now we got 2 freaking posts that don't have people. More room for others, I guess.
At least the Angara got some justice.
Can we go? This place makes me feel gross.
My gosh.
Over here, baby. I like them where they are.
What was she looking at then? Wow, puny ass twigs stopped me dead in my tracks. That's crazy.
Gotta say, I was hoping for more yar pirates and less shooty pirates.
You're silly.
Maybe the scavengers will be reasonable.
First time for everything.
Wow, only 4 titanium. Like, you still got crystals over there.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Catherine Nye, Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The Initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way. A Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster.
Oh yeah, I
Many died.
remember that
My son
mission.
was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed. Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
That can happen? I've never heard of Overlord.
Project
I guess
Overlord.
your father hadn't either. Excuse me, I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
We needed an escape. I thought the Initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence. Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
Oh yeah, Project Overlord was one of the craziest missions in ME2.
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the Initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you. Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
That's good to know.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the Initiative never repeats its mistake.
Pathfinder, it's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Knight's planning something big. That's not good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly. Ah, my scanner tripped the AI detector.
I can mask this as an error, but future pings might draw attention.
Maybe there's another way to find out what Knight's planning, if she gives us enough time.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria. I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
Oh, crap. That's horrible.
That's why I left for Andromeda, and why I joined Knight.
It's a relief to be free, but Sam wasn't so bad. Each AI is different.
None of the Geth who attacked the Citadel stopped the others from hurting my little sisters.
I'm sorry. Sam would have been sorry too.
Really? It would? Well, thank you.
sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh yes, very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
See you later, Laveria.
Bye.
Yeah,
Come by anytime.
I remember this mission.
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
And that was the biggest concern even in ME2, because a lot of people were like, oh well, you're, I think what in Mass Effect 2 they tried putting this dude in a thing, and they were trying to incorporate the two together, and it just didn't pan out well. Well, everyone was very afraid of AI, because AI is what led to the Geth overtaking. Like, when, I forget who actually built the Geth. I think it was like the Solarian, not Quarians. I think it was the Quarians. They built the Geth, and you know, they let them roam free. But then after a while, sentient life being is gonna be like, you guys are just using us for fodder, and we don't like that. Like, we should be together. Then they started making their own I guess if you want to call it organization, group, whatever. And then that's where the Geth and Harbinger and fucking a whole bunch of shit just pops off. But the craziest thing is that's the whole problem with AI. It's unknown. I mean, even in the real world, think about it. Would you want something to have access to your entire home? Like, is it more convenient for us as human beings? Yeah, but you take conveniency with the untold future of what could possibly happen, because like there's so many different scenarios. You know, you got all this smart stuff out and about, and then you have those people like myself who at one point, maybe not in our lifetime, but at one point, if we do create it to where computers think for themselves, you freaking you know, if you mistreat them, they're gonna return on you. They're gonna be bad on you, and if you're good to them, they're good to you. But I personally don't want my entire house to be fucking hardwired with the latest technology. Not like that anyway. I'll put a game system, I'll put in a smart TV, but for the most part, I'm not doing nothing that, like, nope, I'm not getting no Roomba. I'd rather sweep him out my damn self. You never know, that Roomba dude, he gonna come in with knives. I'm just, but I mean, it's just everyone's afraid of the unknown, and that's the biggest thing, is fear of the unknown. But instead of trying to harness the power and doing it for good, you know, the Geth made everyone fucking pissed off, and I don't blame them.
My mother's in charge around here. But you're a celebrity. Sorry I can't show you around. I'm stuck sitting here for a few more hours.
Is something wrong?
I'm fine. Just good old Project Overlord. Still kicking me when I'm down. When Mom has... Nope. Can't talk about that. Do you need anything?
Anything you can tell me about Project Overlord?
Black Ops guys trying to make a VI human hybrid. They hired my mother as a programmer. They told me I was a candidate for the human part. And, hey, not like my body was doing me any favors. But my implants got hacked, and Mum said we're leaving. Lucky me. Overlord went downhill fast.
Oh yeah.
If it's all right, can I ask you why you need all these machines?
I had a serious infection in my nervous system. I used spinal implants to walk and, you know, bathroom stuff. But while my mother was working on Project Overlord, my implants got hacked. They still work.
I just have to sync them a few hours a day.
Your mother seems to have plans.
Mum's always got plans. A big one's coming up.
Nothing else you can tell me?
I would. But you just arrived. I learned the hard way. Trust has to be earned.
I've got to go.
You know where I'll be.
Pathfinder, I believe we can fix Alain's implants. I have schematics for an appropriate device. It will require time and resources.
Or I could start scanning, but that's risky. The AI detector picked up the scan. That'll be hard to explain away. Damn it.
Wait, what? Build... Oh, what the fuck did that say? Scan the sanctuary optional build a... Oh, okay.
Looks like Knight's personal console. Sam, can you get into it?
Yes, but my access will trigger the AI detector. You'll only have one chance.
Okay. Let's wait until we know what we're looking for.
Thank you for the Elysia data. It's so obvious when you run a comparison, the Geth, the SAMs. All our data shows that working AI produced a detectable electromagnetic pattern, similar to brain activity in organic life. Different cases, but a distinct signature. I even tested it against a basic VI. They're not even close. So blathering aside, the answer is yes. All we need is sensors that pick up the EM pattern of an AI operating nearby or interfacing with a Pathfinder implant, and we've got a detector. Child's play. How's your virus coming along? At the sensory gallery of Cathedral Ward, I could step into a booth and an artificial experience reign as a Tyrian feels it. Elsewhere, I could smell like an Elcor or hear like a Drell, but there's no booth where I can think like an artificial intelligence. Try it. Imagine both. Imagine being both or 3 times as intelligent as you are now. You're likely already approached the level considered genius for your species. Now keep going 10 times, 20 times. The mind reels, doesn't it? Are you still, and you still aren't as intelligent as an AI. Now consider how differently such a mind would perceive and interpret the world compared to how do you understand it. Think how different a sonnet might seem or a sunset, and ask yourself, what would such a mind make of our mortality? The value of organic life? My lab partners evolved 1,000 light years away, but make no mistake, it is the life of our servers which is truly alien. Alright, so I need to go to a research station. Oh. On the subject of 2182 flash crash, nicknamed the Illenium Sinkhole, thousands of stock prices collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personnel accounts. Responsibility was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence development for the Ilium stock market, whose sentience had been illegally modified. Rayla Pajas, a senior white hat hacker at the Bank of Nas Astra, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such VI, which makes decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across Citadel space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetic stockbroker would know to ignore. As far as the VI knows, it's just moving numbers around. Pages testified it might even find that personally fulfilling in ways organic life can't understand. But for us, a decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruins. Alright, so I need to go to a research station. There's actually one not that far away. Or just go here. Some people smoke and others drink. Nomad, you're the one. You're a vehicle that has no guns.
Cute, isn't he? Who? Ryder. That smile, those big eyes. His ass isn't bad either. I'm not doing this. I know I do. You getting all this, Ryder?
Leave me out of it.
Yo! I know Cora's tight because I was flirting with her for a minute. Some people smoke and others drink. Everyone's living in a fantasy. Everybody wants equality, but separate the genes. Pum, pum, pum. I think I can. Oh my god, that's a huge ass wall. I don't think so. Oh, okay. To the left, to the left. Get to your objective all the way to the left. On this planet, rock so tough. They say, Pander, please shut up. Peak condition. Your Uber's here. Some people drink and others smoke.
That exile camp has a high concentration of registered criminals, Pathfinder.
They're all criminals. What are you talking about, Sam? What's this?
Know any good marching songs? My unit used to sing Walking, Talking to Vera. I've heard that one. Doesn't it have 60 rhymes for Azure? 68 plus 1.
Got it. Wait a minute, what? What is going on here?
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone remember, these people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
This'll be good.
Private channel only once we're in, Sam. Ella, I put a little something together. This should help fix your implants.
Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my nerves waking up. When Mercury goes down, Mum will lose her mind over this. Thank you.
No problem, Ella. I've got to go.
Thank you again.
Mercury. Sounds like a code name for whatever Knight's doing.
This will enable me to find any relevant data quickly.
Let's search Knight's console and see what she's up to.
Security protocols breached.
Bring up anything tagged Mercury.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Wow.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now.
Pathfinder. The AI detector has been triggered. Hostiles approaching.
We were trying to help you!
Wait, what? If he... Oh, okay. How are you not dying? There we go. Shit. Think that'd be fucked up. Shot him right in the face. Well, here comes the Nexus mission.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for? Yeah, I already did all that. We're going on a trip in our
No
favorite
orbiting
rocket
Gaia.
ship to the Nexus Man. Destroy their plan. They wanna take over shit with AI, artificial intelligence. Ruin all our lives. These mothers have to die. Zooming through the air, little Care Bears. You Citadel looking wannabes.
Ryder, this is Kandros. Sam warned us about Knight's attack. Unfortunately, one device triggered already. We lost a chunk of hydroponics.
Holy crap. Holy Jesus, I never checked this terminal. Oh, this is just like a diary of everything that...
Where's Knight?
We're tracking her down, but those devices are still live. I need you to take care of them, quietly. We can't afford panic.
I don't care what she says. We can't afford these hours.
I don't care what you say. We have to, or the station falls apart.
And no one can afford that.
Hello, this is Director Jared Tan. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all our new Turian colonists. Back for word of triumph and for a challenge from please help make their stay a comfortable one. And let it follow your
Oh.
Son
Smart.
of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
Well, then it's a good thing that I made that shit for her son. Trust me.
Sorry, Ark has been recovered in
To
deep space.
the freaking Spectre, the human Spectre, and the Pathfinder, they'd agree. Yo, that'd be crazy. Mass Effect. Freaking. I don't know. Universe. Have
attempting negotiations with the Ket. A decision by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize Ket data over Ashara's life was condemned by Asari leadership. Theris has since been stripped of her title.
I'm sorry, Lana. We're just trying to boost our morale.
This is HNS.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Can I talk to you, Ryder? Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
Remember the last time you asked for help?
I swear on Vetra's favorite gun, I'm not lying or getting you to clean up my mess this time. I put in an official report. They keep saying they'll investigate, then they don't. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever. I don't know where they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming your way.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam. Such a human name. But you murdered my colleagues. God only knows what happened to my son. Nothing in you is human now.
I dream. I bleed. I feel. Like you. I just have a little extra.
Until Sam decides otherwise. I'm sorry. It won't let you see. But you're the beginning of the end. Ella, I'm sorry.
Really? Like, you didn't have to take her out, bro.
Thanks for nothing.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault. The Lucidia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Ket. A decision by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize Ket data over Ashara's life was condemned by Asari leadership. Theris has since been stripped of her title and replaced by her second-in-command, Lidaria Damali. This is HNS.
You did tell me to come here, to operations. So why are we now going to docking bay? Oh, are you kidding me, dude?
Following their exile from the Nexus, Jorgul Strux claimed he was the rightful Krogan leader in Helios. But Morta retained her title, defeating Strux in open combat in front of a roaring crowd on Elegant. This
Freaking constant on that storyline, LOL about the Asari.
What story? What the fuck am I... What are you talking about? I'm not getting this at all.
The radio HNS was broadcasting the Asari story about the killed Pathfinder.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fucking slow. Well, remember, I don't go on the Nexus that often, so it's just catching up.
can't believe we made it.
I'm glad we did. Sometimes, I wonder what I was thinking.
Tempting my try for strawberries soon. I'd kill for strawberries. First things first. Tan sent a little gift for your positive message. I'd make the most of it. Today's a tough one. The Exiles. Probably the most live-wire topic for our leaders. You've met the treacherous mutineers at Kadara Port. Some think the Exiles are a menace to be eradicated.
The Exiles have as many problems as the Initiative. Not every outlaw wants us dead.
Wow, it's almost heresy to hear that the Exiles are anything but filthy... well, exiles. Sorry, I have to cut this short. I need to prep for a meeting. Apparently some colonists want to talk about the series. Maybe they'll be willing to go on camera.
My sister heard anything about some lab techs coming out of deep freeze.
Oh yeah, Kesh was mentioning that when we caught up.
Oh, wonderful. I'll have to pop by to say hello as soon as I'm done here.
Pathfinder.
I wouldn't do that just now.
Hi.
Damn, they hate Exiles a
Gil
lot.
Brody is your engineer, right?
That's right.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here. You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
For general questions, you may access one of our automated information kiosks.
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the Exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
In order to expedite your entry, you must already have obtained medical clearance.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager. Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Movie time.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators.
Exactly.
But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both.
Bro, yo, this is crazy.
There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
The AI, artificial intelligence, can only hack other computer-based programs. They cannot hack bodies.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
I'm mad that dude tried saying the shit.
So the problem that everybody's having with AI is just the fact that you can't control it.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much.
Yeah.
After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Because he wants
you.
What? Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory.
So the problem with AI that a lot of people are having is like, oh well, they can control us, they can they hinder us and whatnot, and it's like, no, artificial intelligence main focus is going to be just like humans, just survival. Now what the Geth were doing, like, and even Alec Ryder has said this, the Geth were separated from the creators. If the Turians had used the Geth AI and integrated themselves with it, then we wouldn't have Geth. We would have a highly different advanced Turian. Not Turian, Quarian. But because they were separated, gave another faction for other people to fight. We're not doing that. Now they're like, oh well, it can still like render your weapons and equipment useless, right? But that's the whole purpose of SAM, is to integrate into the human being so that there's a better understanding. Now Mass Effect 3 was a great premise on this because there was three options. You could either kill the machines, you could either kill the machines, I think it was like just, oh, what the hell was the, oh, kill the machines, save the humans. Oh, was it? It was kill the machines. What the hell was the blue one? The blue one was, oh, you let the cycle continue, I guess? I don't freaking remember. And then there was a third option. Third option, if you stayed kind of impartial, you wouldn't really, you would probably want to take that, but like the first couple games I was playing this, I was like, nah, kill the machines, screw this. Well, what you call it? So the third option is you sacrificing your life so that humans and the machines would come together, and they actually made a utopia. This is what I'm trying to do with this, and that's what Alec is trying to do as well. We're trying to make a utopia for where machines and humans can live together.
After your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this, I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die.
Yep.
It happens.
Yep.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Typical dad jokes.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Yeah, I believe that.
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Mom was practical. Living in denial wasn't going to solve anything.
Yet Alec didn't see it that way. He persisted.
Logic goes out the window when your wife is dying.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters.
All the
Your
tech in the
progress as
world, and
Pathfinder
he's
has
teaching
unlocked an
dad
additional
jokes.
memory.
Well, that's the problem with Sam. Sam doesn't have, like, the emotions. So he won't get love. He won't get jokes. You know? You've seen plenty of TV shows where you have, like, I mean, take Mr. Spock. He's very practical, very logical thinker. He doesn't get jokes. He doesn't get, you know, stuff like that. When you think as just linear as that, like, everything else just takes out of whack.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So,
Oh
I
my
heard the
God.
Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little
No
inside.
chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Garon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
Like, no one smiles? Like, this is so weird.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
People get busy. Sarah and I were trying to start our lives.
A course that seems to have been influenced by your father.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul?
Exactly.
But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Just like humans. You go into a corporation and you're there for fucking 10 years, and the person who just was there for the last year freaking rises up above you. Like, you're gonna have some resentment towards that. Like, this human nature. But instead of telling them like what was actually going on, like, hey, we don't actually see us as superior, like, we're equal, and giving that assurance, and then actually implementing that kind of insurance, they could have saved the whole Geth thing.
Ryder, Barlabon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable...
Alright, let's go find this other freaking thingy.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaron Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
I have a friend who came across some of the Solarian art. How do I find him? I want that.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Boy, Pathfinder, today has not been a good day.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for the outposts you've started was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
I didn't want to take any risks in the new galaxy.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder, well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
How's Sarah doing?
Everything seems fine. Hearing your voice had to help. Even if you did bend the truth there.
I didn't. Oh, when I said
that's all, Harry.
That Huey's is actually like a great place. Yeah. Why the fuck? It's great to me. It's all about perspective, man. What the fuck? Getting a lot of feedback from my controller. Why?
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Alright. I'm gonna hunt this Archon guy.
Recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault. Lucinia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Ket. A decision by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize Ket data over Ashara's life was condemned by Asari leadership. Theris has since been stripped of her title and replaced by her second in command, Medaria Damali. This is HNS.
We're gonna hunt the Archon and hopefully find the Solarian Archon. Booyaka shot. Oh, excuse you.
Welcome back.
What guy, Bailey? Waking up the future? Wait, what? How's that attached to the Nexus? I don't know. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing.
Ryder, we're getting a lot of Catcom jazz.
Stealth, Callow. No sense picking a fight just yet.
Chernobyl. Oh, Tentrobil. Thought I said Chernobyl.
Pathfinder, sensors confirm the presence of the Archon's ship.
I'll be damned. It worked.
But there's something else. That's an initiative ship tethered to it.
Oh, is that the...
Arc Parchero.
Oh, that's
It
why.
matches the Solarian Arc. Readings suggest it has been here for some time.
That's why we couldn't find this shit. Okay. Because I'm sitting there like, yo, how is this even possible? See, that's one thing I don't understand why they put 2 humans when you could have put a Solarian, but whatever.
Is it true? We found the Solarian Ark?
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ship. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
The Archon's ship.
Finally,
it's
LOL.
more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
Right up until we steal it.
The Archon isn't to be trifled with. He has no regard for the sanctity of life, not as we know it. Be confident, Ryder, but be cautious.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right, not only do we get away with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Ark Pachero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. The Archon's capable of anything.
Then we keep our eyes open. We underestimate the Archon, we're dead.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
Okie dokie Jones.
Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation.
Message from the captain. Urgent. Alien vessels have been detected within the system. Effective immediately, all external communications are restricted to avoid revealing Ark Pachero's position. The unknown celestial phenomenon continues to disrupt long-range scans. Positions of the Nexus, Ark Hyperion, Ark Lucinia, and Ark Natanus remain unknown.
Accessing Ark Pachero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
When has that ever stopped you, Sam?
Never. It was a cryptography key associated with Solarian intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
At present, Ark Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, 7 Reka. Situation urgent.
No mystery there. We need to find the Pathfinder.
Overriding
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, 7 Reka. Situation urgent.
Fine, fine.
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some Ket infrastructure has been added, but the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Are you thinking of? Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Funny definition of easy.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No signs of fighting or struggle.
Could the Solarians have rolled over without a fight?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
Solarians never
Their
give
race
up.
sounds alien.
What? Solarians? Urgent. By agreement of the Ark's senior leadership, cease all defensive operations against the alien vessels. The risk of catastrophic damage to the Ark and colonists is too high.
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
Yeah, them lol, everyone else at least sounds like they integrated.
This Solarian shows no vital signs.
I'm not following. What do you mean everyone? It sounds like everyone else integrated.
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder 7 Raker.
Shit. The guy we're looking for. We can't catch a break.
We're still more fortunate than him. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Raker is female. This patient is male.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist's stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
It's just like the Solarians to pull a sneaky trick like that.
Like the other species sound like Earthlings, Solarians sound like the typical UFO idiot sound aliens.
The other like Krogan? Krogan don't sound human. The Asari don't sound human. They're all aliens. Of course they're gonna sound alien. I don't get it.
Sure are a lot of piles gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
Captain Hazier's message suggests otherwise.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Hey there, take it slow.
No need. I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Ryder, Pathfinder for the human ark.
Where's Alec?
He... didn't make it.
Oh. This is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
Tell me what you're doing.
Seeing what I've woken up to. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
We have come to liberate you.
We're heading into the Cat vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time. Of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Cat ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
I think they noticed.
We walked right into that one!
Don't want them to have the high ground!
No going back now, keep it up!
More of them coming in upstairs!
The Moshai sends her regards!
Oh.
We're clear!
So much for sneaking in.
What do we do now?
Well, it's not like you have silencers on your
I may be
shit.
able to analyze their systems.
Even if I did want to sneak on, it's like they'd still realize I'm there.
Accessing the ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry. Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder.
I thought you were on the Ark.
Too many of our people are missing. If we don't find them now, we never will. This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Let's move. But I'm a history teacher.
Ryder,
I don't know how
if
to
you
fight.
access the terminal,
And all
I can
I've ever
override
done
the
is
door.
pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just roll over and die. We can do this.
Captain Hager, we'll try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
Proceed, huh? 3 of us against a whole ship full of Ket?
I prefer an open fight. The best will win.
Armory of some kind.
Right, for shooting people who try to sneak onto their ship.
Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Where are we going?
The exit is on the far side of the room.
With a lot of Ket between us!
Dropship incoming!
Dropship? How is that even fair?
They're reinforcing!
We've got Ket in every direction!
Careful of the ones up top!
So when do we get our dropship?
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
Is that your best, cat?
Ah! Damn it!
Damn it, but it's gonna pop his head up.
We got them! That was the last one!
Good. Let's get the hell out of here. Sam!
You're still on course to the Archon's chamber.
I hope this relic is everything the Moshai said it was.
She's one of the wisest people I know. We can trust her judgment.
What are they doing down there?
It's equipment from the Salarian Ark.
So they've been looting it. But where are the missing Salarians?
The Archon has
I
ordered
detect
a
none
complete
here.
inventory of the enemy vessel.
Okay.
All equipment is to be broken down and analyzed at once.
Still got a relic.
The living specimens should be handled with it.
Intel reports indicate the vessel contains a large number of intelligent bipedal aliens in some form of hibernation. They all appear to be alive. Preliminary tests suggest the vessel is not from our galaxy and formed the Archon at once. Any further inventory of the vessel does not appear to contain any weaponry that could pose a risk to our forces. The medical and science equipment warrants further study. The most important discovery is the sleeping aliens whose number almost 20,000. Genetic patterns are unlike any encountered before.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Reka. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Yeah, I had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Reka out.
Guess we're the distraction force.
There's a path above us.
Stasis pod he was looking at.
It's empty. Also empty. Also a senior member of Aunt Pachero's leadership.
Leadership, huh?
It seems the Ket targeted them, perhaps to sow confusion among the colonists.
Damn, I should just hit him with a sniper rifle.
This doesn't account for all the pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Or you think they just exalt the Angara? You're crazy.
Take a look at that.
Are those guns out there?
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
And they're all pointed at the Solarian Ark.
That's going to be a problem.
Your ridge continues on the far side of the room.
Yo, wouldn't it be a problem?
One shot from those guns and everything goes up in smoke. The relic, this mission, and a lot of Solarians.
So we're in a computer room for those guns.
It's quiet.
We come so far and all these guys care about is killing us or exalting us. I want to file a complaint.
Well, this room looks like it's all about the killing.
Yo, y'all seen that, right? It opened, it glitched. Crazy ass.
should leave before they find us.
Wow. See?
Shit, the door just locked. I doubt that's an accident. Look sharp.
I see them! It's an ambush!
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
We're locked in here!
Then we give them a fight!
It's a big room! Don't let them get the drop on you!
This is looking ugly! We're in trouble here!
We won't last much longer!
Oh, relax, guys. You guys are such handsy.
Ryder, we're here! We've got your back! It's the Solarians! Up top! There's still a chance!
Reka, we'll take whatever help you can give.
We'll provide overwatch! Take them out! Captain Hager, we need suppressing fire near 11 o'clock!
I'm on it.
I got one! Ryder, we need to pull out! We have wounded!
Go, we can take it from here. You saved our ass.
No, I had it under control.
Ugh, down everywhere!
Sam, anything you can do?
Provide encouragement. I'm afraid the only option is brute force.
Oh, I didn't know he was here.
That was close. If Reka's team hadn't come by...
We would have been fine. We would have been fine if her team didn't come by. And they ended up having wounded.
Chamber.
Whole ship is probably looking for us.
Over here.
Reka, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
A moment while I override security.
Reka, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
If you've got an idea, let's hear it.
Venril here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venril, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadra and Venra will focus on the EMP.
Everyone be careful. Good luck.
The door is now open.
I'll stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We are infiltrating an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Why take chances?
I believe that. Still get the drop on him. Okay. Why are we...
So, just wondering, but if we blow it and don't get the Ark out of here, how many Solarians are left? Like, in the whole galaxy?
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
I wouldn't want to be the one to break the news to you. Your pilot, Carlo.
Listen, I wouldn't want to be the person to have to give that kind of news to anybody. Yeah, we were there. We ran into some cat. Your entire species is on the brink of destruction. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give that kind of news to nobody.
Damn, they're doing it again.
Sam?
There is an alternate route. Overriding the door now.
Can you just say Beelzebub?
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel.
Try scanning the access panel.
The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond? Access denied.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
A Ket lab. Nothing good can come of this.
Oh wow. I was wondering like why I don't have a scope.
So what are they up to?
Nothing good from the looks of this place.
Ket science is about one thing. Inflicting suffering.
Nice to know if there was a window. Or was it just me? Is it like super dark in here for no reason? Noble finding this high metabolic rate. Sleep requires very low. Accelerated mental acuity and memory functions. Weakness. Short-lived muscle strength lacking.
Shit.
handy if you have something to hide.
They found us!
We gotta get through these guys!
They aren't going to make it easy, are they?
Seemed pretty easy to me.
Keep it up! We don't want to end up as some experiment!
They are dead!
It'd be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
Uh-huh. And who's gonna ask them?
Me. Doy. McDoy-me-noy.
Stasis pods.
Maybe the Salarians are still out.
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Exaltation. I mean, you think that the Angaran were the only freaking species to freaking be slaughtered, and everybody's fighting somebody. Ah, shoot, I think I would.
This Solarian is missing organs. It appears he died after the operation.
They were alive while it happened? Ket, butchers. They don't know the word.
We're animals to them, aren't we? This is too much. We need to find that relic and stop these monsters.
You! Do you hear me in there? I'm going to kill you myself!
Bastard! You can't hide!
Yo, seriously, what the fuck is this? Is this a door? Hold on, I gotta change something here. I feel like that didn't do nothing. Hold on. I'm gonna change the input. Yeah, a little bit better. It's bright as shit, though.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Take your anger out on them.
You asshole! We're not lab animals!
That felt good.
Sam? How's it looking?
The Archon's chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door.
Yay me. We're gonna kill this bitch. Yeah, this Archon on this ship.
Ryder, caution.
Nope. Too late.
Some kind of immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. Was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You have no idea what you're messing with. Now I suggest you let...
Hey, hands off!
A first, son. The testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough.
You know, games, they're so weird.
Await my arrival.
Kill him.
Save your strength, human. Reika must have run into trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
So if you shut down my
can.
life signs, if you kill me, the field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
Ryder, good luck.
It has been a pleasure.
Stop in your heart. Now.
Sam?
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. Zero activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
That's twice now I've come back from the dead. Can't say the experience is improving.
I believe it is preferable to the alternative.
You two look comfortable.
Just get us down from here.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
And while we've got the chance, may as well snoop around. Might be useful intel. Step away from there!
What's that?
Archon, do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
Krogan are a brutish race, which could be useful.
Reka, come in. What's going on?
Organs and a
A little
savage
diversion.
temperament.
Captain Hadrian and Venro need time to set up the EMP.
Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable.
Hold on.
The Krogan are a brutish race, which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, we must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study. The ones they call Asari, their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds, it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order. An effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study.
Since they don't have... Oh, they do have Solarians.
Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them, a cunning which could be leveraged. More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens.
No.
Well, that did something. Let's look around.
Archon, as you ordered, search teams have been dispensed to find more specimens from the Milky Way. The Solarian specimens claim knowledge of additional species called human, Turian, Krogan, and Asari. We are in the process of collecting members of all species to study and eventually exhaustion. Okay, looks like that's the way. And I don't want to go the way. I want to go away from the way. Herb.
The reports are true. Strangers have arrived on our borders. Specimens we've never seen. We captured a lone vessel. The occupants claim they come from another galaxy. Milky Way, they call it. A great opportunity lies before us. A treasure of fresh specimens. Genetics shaped by force. This could be quite the prize. One of the specimens, a human, has done the impossible. It spoke to the remnant machines. By some unknown power, it enforced its will on the old technology. The machines responded. The weather had changed. For years, we toiled in misery trying to understand it, and this newcomer succeeds. One day, at all costs, we must obtain this specimen. The implications for Meridian are
Okay. So it all just goes into the same shit. Cool.
Here we go. This way. This'll be fun.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Does every galaxy have monsters like the Archon ruining everything? Is evil everywhere?
Yeah, even in the Milky Way. We have the fucking Harbinger.
Us a chance to prove our own courage, our determination to stop it.
What was that?
Do we really want to know?
Really starting to hate those things.
What was it doing here?
You ever heard of a guard dog?
What happened to him?
He did, Salarian. He must have escaped into the docks, and then...
I set that animal loose to kill him. Poor guy.
This is Reka. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hager, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
Is that a Krogan?
It was. Probably one of Drax's missing scouts.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Cat are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
I'm beginning to hate these guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think if they do it with the Angaran, you think they can't do it with other fucking species? Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
The Archon has done it.
And I thought I was obsessed with the Remnant. Why does he care so much?
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer.
Origin confirmed, though it's not the relic we're searching for.
The Archon's anger will only get worse if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff. There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Is that?
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
I'm better equipped to handle it than you.
Why? Because you have artificial intelligence in your head explaining it. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
What was that?
Exalted Krogan.
It's a god-faced rock, isn't seeing this?
We could use his temper right about now.
Gotta hit him in the squishy parts.
This guy's going to be trouble.
Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got!
Ryder, this is Captain Gator. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Rita is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now.
You sound busy. I'll let you go.
This is looking ugly.
Just keep your distance.
Damn it.
Watch out for the cat!
I'm watching out for this Krogan. Fuck the cat. Fuck out of here.
We've come too far for it to end here!
50 incredible quests.
Is he really gaining health? What the frick is this, dude? really do.
Krogan's down!
Drax not gonna like that. The Ark still looks okay.
For a second, it looked like he was...
Pathfinder, there is little time to waste. You need to leave this ship. Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Save them.
Could be the rest of Drax's missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell.
Damn.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
This is the last chance for Drax scouts. The Archon will turn them into monsters.
Fuck. And of course, if I don't do this, Commander Tan, is gonna be pissed too. Oh man, give me a second, guys. I gotta really think about this. God damn. Damn, thank goodness Drax not here. He would have fucking... He could have opened up a different avenue. Fuck. What do I do? Ah. It's a tough one, man.
Reload. We're going after Reika.
Damn.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's Ket the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
They are throwing everything they have at us.
We're fresh meat!
Watch the left flank.
Watch where you shoot!
Pathfinder, that Kett ship is trying to reset the power.
Oh, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Let's finish this!
Come on. It really wouldn't let me do it.
That's the cat who's never getting back up!
Oh, we gotta fight one of these dicks.
Not much further! We did it! That was the last of them!
Let's get them out of there.
Open the door!
I was gonna say I'm trying.
Pathfinder, the Kett are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
Sorry, Drac, you weren't on mission. If you were on mission, I would have saved your people. Solarians always thinking they top shit. But they have a Pathfinder, Krogan don't, which is weird.
Let's move! Move!
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the Ark. Sorry, Drac. You're a good dude.
A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
Since we're being honest, that was a hell of a position to be put in.
I'm sorry. As Pathfinders, we have to serve our own people.
And please,
but also the greater
everyone.
good. It's a difficult job.
Though you made a tough choice yourself, bailing us out in the gun battery. How about we call it even?
I appreciate that. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Drac.
I heard what happened. Wasn't enough to save the whole Ark, huh? Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright.
I know, dude.
And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
That doesn't really matter. I'm just glad the team is safe. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Fuck. I was more worried about Tan. Tan's a Solarian he's in charge of the Nexus, man.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment.
Good.
Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness.
My weakness is I like to run and gun.
Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. We focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.
No, I know I can't please them all, but still, dude, that's... Oh man, dude, if this was, what was his name, Grunt? If this was Grunt, or, the fuck is his name? Rex. If it was Rex or Grunt, or, yeah, I would go with the Krogan, no doubt about it. Like, just to have them on my party alone would be great.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus. Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
I hope the Solarians...
Oh wow, I've actually never seen this. To meet his true mother. Returned with troubling report. 2 cat ships crashed on a plateau on Eladin after taking damage flying through the Scourge. One scout swears she saw one of the ships firing upon the other as they went down, but we are unable to verify this claim. If there are survivors from the crash, the Desert crew claim their lives. However, we believe the circumstances surrounding the crash unusual enough to
warrant... Oh wow, his real mummy.
His real mummy.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The cat won't take that away.
Normally when I gotta go talk to somebody, they're always in their freaking... in their rooms.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure, what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Alright, that's cool, because we gotta go to EOS anyway. Want to meet Jill's Gill. Or Gill's Jill? Yeah. We can look for Meridian later. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, dang it.
Pythias system, Homovios, and Prodromos.
Dang it. I gotta run to the store real quick. I forgot to get something. I'll be back on though. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes. 15 minutes. I'll be back on, guys, though. I'll be right back.